My name is Vineet and I am a student of BSc Chemistry Honours final year. Today I am performing an organic chemistry practical, that is to separate the mixtures of phenylalanine and glycine using paper chromatography and to determine their corresponding RF values.
First, we have to make the solvent system. For that, we have to take N-butanol, acetic acid and water in 4 is to 1 is to 5 ratio. That is, we have to take 4 ml N-butanol and then we have to take 5 ml of water along with 1 ml of acetic acid. We have to make the solvent system using these three solvents in the perfect proportion or in that significant ratio which is mentioned thereby. Now we have to first take these solvents in the test tube and then we have to transfer it into a beaker. Now we have to stir the solvents using glass rod so that a clear solution is made. Now we have three solutions. First is A, that is phenylalanine, and the second is the solution number B, that is of glycine amino acid, and the third is a mixture of both, that is A and B, that is phenylalanine and glycine. Now we have to mark two lines both in the bottom and top, and we have to make three spots in the equal distances. Now this is the capillary tube with which we have to take the sample from the amino acid solution with the help of this capillary tube. Now first we will take it from phenylalanines and spot it on first mark, that is on. Now we have to take another solution, that is of glycine, and we have to mark it on our filter paper. And now we have to take third solution, that is mixture of both components, and mark it on the third mark mentioned on the filter paper, marked already with a pencil. Now we have we have marked all the three and we have named it as A, B and C respectively for the three solutions. Now we have to transfer this filter paper into the developing chamber containing the solvent already made by mixing the three solutions, that is N-butanol, acetic acid and water in 4 is to 1 is to 5 ratios. Now we have to keep this filter paper in this developing chamber for about 25 to 50 minutes so that the solvent rises completely. First, one precaution we have to take, that solvent level should be below the bottom of this line marked in the bottom. Now after about 25 to 50 minutes, almost 95% of the solvent has reached the bottom, and after about an hour the solvent has reached the top of the line completely, and then we have removed it from the developing chamber. Now alongside we have to make ninhydrin solutions. Now we have to spray this ninhydrin solution 0.1% by weight by volume on this filter paper so that the spots are visible after having dried in an oven for about 20 minutes. After about 20 minutes we will remove it from the oven and will mark the distances traveled by the solvent and the solutes respectively from the bottom line, and then we have to calculate these RF values using the formula of retardation factor. Now these are the distances traveled by our amino acids, that is phenylalanine and glycine, and their RF values are given in this filter paper.